Time frame, images of a generation. We grew up in a simpler time. We sang.
Say, kids, what time is it?
M-I-C-K-E-Y-M-O-U-S-E. We laughed.
Hello, boy.
I can't believe I ate that whole thing.
We cried.
President Kennedy died at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time.
He's been shot. Lee Oswald has been shot.
We fought. We loved. We were attacked.
Japanese have attacked Pearl Harbor, Hawaii by air.
Our flag was still there. Now these memories come to life on posters that can be yours today. Go to howdyboomy.com for your copies today. That's howdyboomy.com. howdyboomy.com.
Welcome to the podcast, Howdy Boomy. The Howdy Boomy Show. This is dedicated to the website, howdyboomy.com. Today I'm going to go through another one of the products, wall art, a poster, the memories from the age of Aquarius. And this is sort of reminiscent of the show Jeopardy that's on TV now, where they give you the answer and you had to provide the question. Here's what I mean. Turn on, tune in, drop out. That was Dr. Timothy Leary in the 60s who advocated for the use of LSD. That was his saying. Oh Pancho, oh Cisco. That was from the TV show The Cisco Kid. That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. Of course, the first words from Neil Armstrong as he stepped on the moon in 1969. You have Ben, Hoss, Adam, and Little Joe, the characters on the Ponderosa from the TV show Bonanza. The Rat Pack, which is Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin, Sammy Davis Jr., Peter Lawford, and Joey Bishop. Ovaltine, which sponsored a lot of kids' shows, and it was a mixed drink, just like Bosco was. Betty, Veronica, Archie, and Jughead. Of course, Archie Comics. Dr. Jonas Salk. My parents were petrified when I was growing up of a kid of me contracting polio. When I put the original poster together of the 250 images of the baby boomer generation, it actually started out about 400. I sent all the photographs to my son, a graphic designer, who put them together, the current poster, but he had to wean them down. And one of the photographs was of an iron lung. And he asked me, Dad, what's an iron lung? All too often, in my age, we found out what an iron lung was, because polio was a disease where you had to be placed in one to help you breathe. And Dr. Jonas Salk was the gentleman who came up with the vaccine that conquered polio. There's no place like home. Dorothy from The Wizard of Oz. The police are here not to cause disorder. The police are here to preserve disorder. That was said by Mayor Richard J. Daley in 1968, explaining the role of the police in the city of Chicago during that convention, when basically it was put good guys and the bad guys, the police against everybody else, the demonstrators, anti-democratic, anti-war demonstrators who infiltrated Chicago during that year of 1968. Send those box tops to Battle Creek, Michigan. As a kid, I remember buying Kellogg Frosted Flakes, any Kellogg cereal. And you would get a toy, a hat, something. If you taped 3 pennies or 4 pennies to the top of a box top of the cereal and sent that box top into Battle Creek, Michigan to the Kellogg's people. How would you like to have that job of taking those pennies out from underneath the box tops? But this is the type of wall art that it is, where he had to think about who said it, what was said, where it was said, what it is attached to. And that makes it probably the most sophisticated in the thinking process of all the wall art that I developed. Again, a perfect gift for a baby boomer, a people who appreciated the 60s, the 50s. All of the products here are attached to a video. And the video is extremely entertaining. The video is informative, and it will help explain everything that's on each of the facets of wall art that are there. Again, when you first go to the website, howdyboomy.com, this is the first thing you're going to see, the Howdy Boomy Show. There's a replica of a bumper sticker that for $19.68 you can purchase. You will receive a replica. You will receive that bumper sticker, and you will become an official member of the Great American Peanut Gallery. That's going to allow you to receive further discounts on the website and get in on the ground floor, because the website is going to change. The second thing you see on the website, again, as you scroll down, is the Howdy Boomy video. That is about 15 minutes long, and it shows you exactly what the website will be in a very short future. It's going to be a must-go for, number one, it'll be like a social networking site. It'll be the Facebook, or whatever it's called now, Meta, of the baby boomer generation. It'll have a dating site, finance, travel, leisure, any facet of the baby boomer generation that you're going to need to use now will be on that website. And it'll be on the website via this card, the baby boomer card that you'll get for joining the website, and get discounts because you're a baby boomer on goods and services all across the country. Now, you know you retire and your income is limited. This baby boomer card will be a boon. For instance, one of the vendors is the Chevrolet. You will get $1,000 off on a new car. You'll get discounts on oil changes. It's one of the most valuable cards you'll have in your wallet. And you'll be able to use it day in and day out, over and over again. You won't have to go to a specific site. You can use vendors across the country. And the vendors are going to love it, because then at one time they could contact us and we could flash everybody a certain discount that will apply to a certain product for maybe a week or so. But it's a two-way street where you're going to be able to receive the product at a discount, and the vendor will be able to get rid of some of his inventory, which right now could be a problem. But howdyboomy.com is going to be the website for people to go to. It's going to be a fun website. It's going to be a great website for baby boomers. They're going to be able to utilize it day in and day out, help make their everyday life a little bit easier and a lot more fun. Now, as you're going through the current political situation, you wonder that, history repeats itself. During the Reagan administration, you had the Iran-Contra hearings. I remember when they brought up Jimmy Hoffa before Congress, and it's amazing that you sit there, especially lately, when you sit there and realize that what has happened here. You go before Congress, and you put your hand on the Bible or whatever they're using there, and you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God. And you found out that people out and out lied. They found out that this Russiagate, as they call it, was one big fabrication with the okay of the FBI, the CIA. It was all made up. Remember Mueller had all those hearings? It was a farce. I don't even know if he knew it. He sort of seemed like he was a little bit lost during the hearings, but that was an effort to get rid of Donald Trump. And it makes you wonder, what did he find out when he took the oath of office, when he got in there? What kind of cesspool was that you politicized the FBI and the CIA and the Department of Justice to try to get rid of a sitting president, to try to come up with falsehood? Can you imagine if you were on a committee and someone put their hand on the Bible? Let's say it was Hillary Clinton. And you said, okay, Hillary, here's what we're going to do. You swore to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God. We're going to hook you up to a little light, sort of like a truth-telling machine, a lie detector, and every time you tell a lie, the light's going to go off. They'll probably vehemently say, no, they're not going to do that. And you wonder, well, wait a minute. You just swore to tell the truth, so what are you worried about? In the case of Hillary, I would assume that whatever room she was in would light up like Times Square or light up like the Las Vegas Strip, because I don't think she could go 10 sentences without telling a lie. Imagine if anybody who went before Congress had to do that. That would be an amazing, amazing thing to see. Everybody in the audience would have to wear sunglasses, but it would show you how the government has been compromised, how bad things have gotten, what a cesspool it is. Nothing has changed. We seem to have a White House that's for sale, but that's another story. I hope you enjoy the website. We're going to start talking now on podcast ensuing about the future website. God bless you. God bless America. We'll see you tomorrow.